Is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my tube. I appreciate you listening today. I worked at IRS 10 long years. I'm an expert in IRS resolution matters. I've been doing this 51 years. I'm a public figure when it comes to resolution. I've been in the national news at least 10 times. I have my own conference once a year and have a big Facebook following. More important to you, I've worked at IRS and I know the truth about things, and I'm not promoting myself. I want to talk to you today about IRS audits. Now, most people don't know this, but the DIF score audits you. DIF, it stands for Discriminatory Index Function. It's a score that you get. What generally happens is IRS has a series of algorithms and it shifts every year. The more information that goes into this with AI, that's going to get better and better. They're going to fine tune it like you're sharpening a pencil. It's going to get razor sharp. And what that DIF score does, Discriminatory Index Function score, it rates your tax return among other tax returns with the same amount of income, expenses, and dependents. And when you have too many flags, so-called flags, that's an illusion. So-called flags pull up, your return gets suspect for an IRS audit and gets pulled for an IRS audit. Now, there's many ways that tax returns get pulled. There can be math errors. They could be a 1099 W-2s not put on a matching program audit. There's other ways. There's a national research program that audits tax returns. But the simplest way that IRS does this is your tax return fell out of that score. And what IRS is going to do when they look at that return, IRS is going to send you the basic tax return a letter to say, hey, we're auditing you. And they're going to say, this is the area, this is the area, this is the area, but the audit is not going to be contained within that. Basically, IRS takes a flashlight. I say this all the time in all my videos, and they go in and they start looking all around and they say, let's look at this, let's look at that, let's look at this. It just gives IRS entryway. It opens the front door into your tax return. But I just want you to know, people think of all these things, all these people have all these theories and everything. They haven't worked for the IRS, of course. That's why we're good. So when we do our representation work, we know everything IRS is going to do ahead of time, everything that they're going to do. So if you need people who can represent you during the IRS tax audit, always speak to former IRS agents. Whether it's us or somebody else, we do know the system. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful to you. Do me a favor by giving me a subscription, a like, or a share. Anyone going through an audit, we are really good. I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't true. Thank you.